Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast has been on fire ever since that explosive interview with Cat Williams dropped. The conversations since then have been wild, and let's just say, a few big names in the industry are definitely feeling the heat. Gossip is flying, especially around Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, with fans speculating that they might be pulling some strings behind the scenes. Shannon has long been rumored to have a rocky past with both Oprah and Tyler, so when Monique appeared on Club Shay Shay and aired out her grievances, the drama only deepened. Monique didn't hold back. She went in on Oprah and Tyler Perry, dragging them into the spotlight and accusing them of doing her dirty in the past. Now, with Shannon facing a serious sexual assault lawsuit, some are convinced it's all part of a bigger plot, and they're pointing fingers at Oprah and Tyler. The allegations have hit Shannon hard. He's been getting dragged all over social media and even had to step away from his ESPN duties, at least for now. There are whispers that the break could become permanent. To make matters worse, that massive $100 million deal for Club Shay Shay *, it's now reportedly on hold, with sponsors backing away from the controversy. People are starting to ask, was Shannon Sharpe set up? There's no concrete evidence linking Oprah or Tyler Perry to the lawsuit, but in the world of celebrity drama, that hasn't stopped the speculation. What's clear is that the Cat Williams interview opened the floodgates, and with Monique bringing her long-standing feud into the mix, things have taken a very messy turn. Club Shay Shay was already stirring the pot, but things truly exploded when Monique showed up and went all in on Oprah and Tyler Perry. That interview? It's racked up over 15 million views, so it's safe to say Oprah and Tyler saw it, and let's be honest, it did not cast them in a flattering light. For those who aren't caught up, Monique's feud with Oprah and Tyler Perry goes way back. It all started during the Precious era, when Tyler allegedly asked her to promote the film for free. Monique declined, and honestly, who can blame her? Working for exposure doesn't pay the bills. But instead of respecting her decision, she claims Tyler and Oprah began quietly labeling her difficult behind the scenes. That label carried weight, especially coming from two of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. And according to Monique, it cost her dearly. She says she was blacklisted, with industry folks steering clear of her like she was toxic. Tyler Perry has repeatedly denied any role in her career decline. He's gone on record saying he had nothing to do with her being blackballed and that she's dragging his name into it to avoid taking accountability. But Monique hasn't budged. She insists both Tyler and Oprah had a hand in sabotaging her, and during her sit-down with Shannon Sharpe, she laid it all out, accusing Tyler of lying to her face and pretending like nothing ever happened.
Right? And he said, I can see the pain in you and I can hear it, and I want to let you know that I would never do nothing to hurt you. But the conversation kept going on, only for Tyler Perry to admit he did start a rumor that I was difficult to work with. He lied, only for Tyler Perry to admit I was wrong, and when my movie Boo come out.
She also claimed Tyler promised to fix the situation and clear her name, but in the end, he never followed through.
Only for Tyler Perry to admit I was wrong, and when my movie Boo come out. I'm gonna say that.
She also claimed to have an audio recording of Tyler Perry admitting he started the rumor that led to her being blackballed, and acknowledging that it wasn't fair or right for him to do so.
Well, we sent you the audio of Tyler Perry. I don't want you to take me at my word. I want you to hear his words. And what did you hear that man saying? What did you hear that man saying?
He said it.
What did he say?
Is Monique, you know you're not supposed to be recording people.
No. Let me back up.
Okay.
Everything we did was legal. And here's where a black woman really gets the kick in the... Had I not recorded Tyler Perry, then it would have been my word against his. And then on top of that, it would have been, he's so powerful, we can't even pay no attention to that.
Right.
Well, now I have him on audio, which is legal to do where we live.
Right.
Okay? We have him on audio. And do you know what some people then said? Why would you record him? Just like you sat there and said, you know it's illegal to... But did you hear what the man said? I violated you.
Yeah.
I mistreated you.
According to fans, Monique finally said what needed to be said. For years, she's been labeled a liar, a troublemaker, and had her reputation dragged through the mud. So when she revealed that she had Tyler Perry on tape admitting to spreading the rumor that got her blackballed, people called it a genius move. As she pointed out, it's not illegal to record someone in her state, and many believe Tyler never would have confessed if he knew he was being recorded. Monique also opened up about the real impact of the fallout, saying the smear campaign cost her and her family roughly $10 million in lost work due to the behind-the-scenes sabotage.
Over a lie and a rumor.
Is he gonna make he's gonna compensate you for that?
I want you to look in your camera.
Yes.
And I want you to talk to Tyler Perry because you heard what that man said. So ask him, will he compensate my family for that?
Tyler, will you come on Club Shay Shay and let's have a conversation about the fair compensation for what transpired between you and Monique? You can sit right here and she's sitting right here and you and I can have a conversation.
And we'll do you one better and give me 5 on that, baby.
But it gets even messier. According to Monique, a few people in the industry initially stepped up and tried to advocate for her. They reached out to Tyler Perry, hoping to help mend the situation. At first, it looked like they had her back, but then, out of nowhere, they went completely silent. Monique says they stopped answering her calls and ghosted her entirely, which only made the whole thing feel even shadier.
This whole situation, and some of the people that Kat talked about, ironically, I have this issues with those same people. There were people that reached out to Tyler Perry on my behalf.
Okay.
And I was grateful for that. Okay. There was Al Sharpton, the Reverend Al Sharpton, civil rights leader.
Yeah.
I sent him that audio. He listened to it. He said, baby, what that man did to you was wrong and you're like my daughter. And we're going to have to get him to fix that.
Right.
We didn't hear from Al Sharpton for 6 months. The next time we saw Al Sharpton, he was on a podium talking about we don't need to fly commercial because we can fly Tyler Perry's private jet. I said, that's why maybe I'm not hearing back from him. Okay? Then we had our beautiful sister, Stephanie Mills.
Yes.
Okay? Who is, she don't play.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I told her what happened, sent her the audio. Now, I don't know if she listened to that audio or not, but however, she called Tyler Perry. She said, Monique, Tyler Perry does not want to revisit this. Okay, fine.
Right.
While we're on the phone, Tyler Perry calls her back and says, I will meet with Monique, but not with her husband. Now, you ready for this?
Yeah.
And then Monique has to apologize publicly to say Oprah and I had nothing to do with messing up her career.
From the way it looks, Tyler Perry wasn't just spreading rumors, he was allegedly flipping people who were once in Monique's corner. According to her, there were folks in the industry who initially wanted to help and speak up on her behalf. But after talking to Tyler, they suddenly went quiet. Calls stopped being returned, support vanished, and Monique was left hanging. And if that wasn't enough, Tyler reportedly had the nerve to ask her to apologize to him, despite being the one who allegedly blackballed her. The audacity, as fans put it, is off the charts, but Tyler wasn't the only one under fire. Oprah caught even more heat, especially because Monique's interview dropped just as Oprah was already being dragged online for allegedly lowballing Taraji P. Henson. The timing was brutal, and fans took it as a green light to dig up old receipts Oprah probably hoped had been buried. Back when Monique was being iced out of Hollywood, Oprah publicly criticized her energy, saying, "It's a law that if you meet negative with negative you will just have a combustive negative force of energy. I would never stoop to try to meet somebody where they are negatively. Don't care who they are." That quote only added fuel to the fire. Monique says she wasn't avoided because people disliked her, but because no one wanted to risk upsetting Tyler or Oprah. When industry heavyweights like Oprah and Tyler Perry turn against you, it sends a message, and it makes people think twice about working with you. But to her credit, Monique didn't stay silent. As soon as she realized she was being blackballed, she started speaking out, calling people out by name, and refusing to play nice when it was clear she was being shut out. Here's the wild part. Monique told Shannon Sharpe that after everything, she was only paid $50,000 for her role in Precious. Now, to the average person, that might sound like decent money, but in Hollywood, it's pocket change, especially once you factor in the cost of glam teams, travel, promo, and all the behind-the-scenes work that goes into an Oscar campaign. On top of that, she was expected to promote the film for free. Actress Robin Lee even broke it down once, saying about 80% of what an actor makes goes straight to taxes, agents, managers, lawyers, the whole team. So when you do the math, Monique likely walked away with around $10,000. That revelation didn't just shock people, it made Oprah look bad. And if there's one thing Oprah doesn't like, it's looking bad. Fast forward to today, with Shannon Sharpe facing a sexual assault lawsuit, and fans are starting to connect the dots. Given how damaging Monique's interview was to Oprah and Tyler's image, some now believe they might have something to do with Shannon's legal trouble. It's all speculation, but it's got people talking. So what do y'all think? Was Shannon set up, or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments and be sure to check out the next video.